For a guy like me, taking the SAT can be one of the most dreaded and diabolical events teen life can throw at you. But for the world's greatest superhero and his arch-nemesis, the Land Mime, it's just another typical day.
SAT, beware. You face Pepper Lindy and the No. 2 Musketeers.
I take it you're ready?
Oh, like you're not? You've been studying since what, the 4th grade?
Hey, I'm ready. It's, well.
I thought he wasn't taking it.
Well, his dad kind of gave him an ultimatum. Take the SAT or join the ARMY.
Oh. NABY wasn't an option?
Well, sure, if he takes the SAT and fails it.
Okay, people, put your books below. If you don't know it by now, you don't know it at all.
Oh, Rudy. Here, put the book on your head. Let osmosis have a shot at it.
Osmosis. 1. The diffusion of a liquid through a semi-permeable membrane, such as a cell wall. 2. A gradual, often unconscious, process of assimilation.
Pretty good, Rudy. Which one applies?
The third one.
All-night cram session?
Half. The other half was spent writing a new Nightbird script.
Uh-oh.
Okay, Rudy, put your books below.
Below, The Thunders of the Upper Deep, The Kraken, Tennyson, 1830.
The Kraken?
The Kraken, Clash of the Titans, 1981.
Oh boy. The key is to stay awake, Rudy.
In the Navy, you could sail
Farewell.
the 7 seas. In the
Farewell.
Navy, you could put your mind at ease. In the Navy, in the Navy.
Farewell, 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 farewell. Farewell, farewell. Tarring is such sweet sorrow.
Red Pepper, my dear evil companion. While I appreciate you luring Nightbird to his inevitable doom with your irresistible feminine wiles, let's leave the punning to a professional. So Nightbird, I hope this little incident doesn't tarnish your reputation.
You've tried to tar and feather me before, Land Mime, but as usual, your plans are doomed to fail.
Nonsense, I think my plans are quite on target.
Those plans might be.
Of course. You may as well spend your last few moments on Earth pondering my devious plans. Tell me, Nightbird, what do you know of the Cold War?
The Cold War began immediately after World War II. It was a conflict over ideological differences between the US and former Soviet Union, carried on by methods short of overt military action without breaking diplomatic relations. It is primarily associated with the Cuban Missile Crisis, hostilities in Southeast Asia, and not to mention the tragic boycott of the 1980 Olympic Games.
Impressive, Bird Brain, but you failed to recognize the Cold War's latest weapon, or at least mine.
Not the SAT.
Yes! The statue annihilating train, originally intended to be ridden covertly across the USSR, destroying every statue and national monument within a 50-mile radius, thereby demoralizing the Soviet war machine. Now, He sits in wait in Los Angeles for a new engineer and a new mission. A glorious transcontinental ride of unrivaled national monument vandalism, culminating in the destruction of the Statue of Liberty herself.
Ambitious plan, you monochrome painted hoodlum. But I'm not the only one who's failed to recognize a thing or two around here.
Quick, just drop him in!
As much as I want to. As much as my hands. No, I can't. I have to hear this, and don't tell me you don't want to either.
You see, putrid evildoers, as your megalomaniacal instincts led you to pontificate about your plans, I chose to use the time to fill my fans' bird boots with a potent waste gas being produced by this boiling tar.
Sulfur?
Oh, yes, thank you. Sulfur.
And I should fear this?
Not yet, but in precisely 12 seconds, the Red Pepper's diabolical sidekick, Cilantro, will be coming off of her 6 o'clock break and will customarily flick away her cigarette. By my calculations, the angle of the flicking will allow the butts burning at approximately 310 degrees Fahrenheit, which converts roughly into 127 degrees Celsius, to pass within the necessary 2 centimeters of my heels, igniting the collected sulfur, thereby allowing me to rocket through the roof and escape.
Well, that's impossible. Curse you, Nightbird!
Crime nevermore!
You fool! How was I supposed to know that he would know that sulfur is a side product of tar?
Perhaps we've underestimated.
Oh, books.
Alright, Red Pepper.
Anne.
What?
Don't you remember, Kyle? You, me, Goldwood Elementary Playground.
Anne. The little shy girl in Mrs. Merriweather's 2nd grade class. Cheyenne. The one who had a crush on me, good friend Kyle Grant.
Then a crush. Now, a passion. Take me, Nightbird. Save me from this vegetabolical life.
Perhaps someday, Cheyenne Pepper. But today, justice must be served. And for your attempted murder of me, aiding and abetting a known supervillain, and a plot to hijack a top-secret locomotive, this dish is going to be served with a side of peppers. Look out!
I'm finally tarred and feathered Nightbird. I am victorious! Come, my dear. We have a train to catch.
Is it working, sir?
Done it again, Nigel. Special shampoo seems to be breaking down the tar without damaging my full-bodied head of hair.
And do you know why, sir?
Ah, why yes, Nigel. The enzyme formula found in the shampoo is breaking down specific proteins contained within the tar, allowing it to easily rinse out in water without producing any negative effects on my hair or skin.
I wish I could say I'd had the same success with your costume, sir, but I'm rather afraid it's done for.
Ah, doesn't matter, old friend. I was tarred and feathered tonight. Bested. Defeated. I can no longer serve this great city. I'm throwing in the towel. Not literally, old bean. Figuratively. They found a weakness and it's only a matter of time before they exploit it.
Weakness? Surely not.
Ah, the bane of many a hero, old chum. A woman.
A woman. And because of her, you can't function. Interesting.
That's not what I meant, old man. What I was trying to say is that the red pepper seriously compromises my performance. No, I mean...
Alright, sir, I understand.
You most certainly do not, you whiny coot. You're making a huge generalization based on a few Freudian slips.
You're an adolescent male in the middle of a fantasy dream. What was I thinking?
I'm a what?
Never mind. It's irrelevant anyway, as I've recently completed work on the solution to your problem. The Sidekickatron 2000.
Whoa, cool.
All I need to do is key in some vital information related to your sidekick needs, and presto, instant ally in the foiling of all things crime. Weakness. Women already knew that.
Well, I didn't say all women.
Phobias. Women.
Stop that.
Shall we mention the Colonel Sanders issue, sir?
This is ridiculous. Nightbird works alone.
Hold your beak. Now I must warn you, the Sidekickatron 2000 has a slight side effect I've not quite worked out yet. It seems the sidekicks it produces have the unusual ability to make any heroes they work with, as well as any associated love interests or allies, appear, look, and feel slightly different.
As if played by other actors.
Something like that, yes.
I can live with that. Whip me up a sidekick.
Very good, sir. Behold, Nightbird, your new sidekick, Ultra Freud.
Hey, Nightbird, why don't you lie down on the couch and we'll talk about your childhood, yeah?
Whoa, cool power, invisibility.
What?
Well, yeah, he's invisible.
He is not. He's standing right there. It's Freud. You didn't study your psychology portion. You have no idea what Freud looks like.
Dilemma. I did, however, cram in 5 minutes of World War II. There we go. To the Thunderbird, Ultra Freud.
Sir, I'm concerned about your image.
We have a mime to,
Prime?
Prime?
Well, in the sense of priming or preparation for the cold hand of justice.
I suppose so, but it lacked rhythm. A good arousing rhyme followed by a potent metaphor is the only way to go.
Let's look at your choice of words here. Rhythm, arousing, potent?
Not now, my psychoanalytical sidekick. We have the face of a nation to save.
Yeah.
Never get away with this, Land Mime. Nightbird will stop you. What's that all about?
Well, I'm keeping track of how many times I must endure that phrase. This makes 547.
Better make it 548.
Be careful, Nightbird. Evil fascist dictator. 12 o'clock.
Fear not, General. This is my new ally in the foiling of all things crime. Ultra Freud, show him your stuff. You take care of him, I'll free the General.
Yeah.
Useless fools! Let's see how you like my Benicia bots. Benicia bots! Destroy him!
Good job, Nightbird. Up for some help?
Looks like we're gonna need it.
This looks grim, Nightbird.
Indeed. Any suggestions would be most welcome.
I know. I will use my super ego against them. Super ego engaged. But perhaps it was wrong to break into this facility as we have done and attack these men. Shame on you, Nightbird.
Disengage that super ego at once, sir. Benicia bots, say hello to Mr. Id. Take care of the Benicia bots. I'll finish the
Jawohl!
You traitor!
Don't move, Red Pepper.
I feel so used. I guess it's true. You should never turn your back on a mime.
Well, Nightbird, it appears you have a decision to make. Capture me, or save your vegetable vixen.
What makes you think I can't do both?
Simple. Questions 25 in the history section, and question 14 in the math section. Those are modified proximity mines.
The card most commonly used in Desert Storm.
Correct.
That's due I owe you.
It will, therefore, take you 4 hours to defuse them, giving me the necessary time to learn how to use the train's stealth mode, thereby providing my complete escape. If a train leaves Los Angeles at 4:45 a.m., traveling 160 miles an hour, it will reach my first statuesque target, the Great Elvis statue of Las Vegas, by 7:30 a.m. exactly.
Ha! Not by my calculations.
What would you know? You got a D in algebra.
Finish him, Nightbird. I'm not worth saving.
I will stop him there like that!
That could have gone better.
Didn't know it could do that.
Hold on.
You saved me.
Of course, Cheyenne. Hang on. We're going down.
Quick, pull my stem!
Beg your pardon?
Oh, boys.
Oh, pepper issue. How convenient. Figured out how to use the stealth mode.
I don't see why that's such a problem.
What? He's invisible to both our eyes and my high-tech sensing equipment.
True, but it's on rails.
I'm not following. Ha! Exactly 7:30 a.m. and still no sign. Never was any good at those word problems.
Interesting.
What's that?
He could have targeted that enormous statue of Wayne Newton, but chose to take out Elvis instead.
And?
In doing so, he has given me an idea as to how we can save the Statue of Liberty. Come on!
Interdimensional gnome. That thing is disrupting the space-time continuum. Back to the madness from whence you came.
What she has on under that robe. I don't know, Nightbird. What you're asking is...
Quite possibly our only chance, Mr. Mayor.
Besides, you're gonna give the old girl a facelift anyway.
Yeah, but... What? What? Keep me posted.
The Land Mime?
A high school in Cleveland has lost 20 of its George W. Bush statues. Wait, remind me again why we're doing this? All right. But you better be able to fix this when you're done.
Thanks for the cookies. Come on, let's go.
Target laid in, my liege.
Nothing can stop me now. And exactly on time, too. In exactly 1 hour, they'll unveil the newly refurbished Statue of Liberty. Seconds later, poof! The tired court hungry better find a new green dress to start tugging on.
Now remember, Mr. Mayor, when you press the remote to lower that curtain, we will get you to safety.
Is it really going to be that bad, Nightbird?
Honestly, sir, we don't know what reaction to expect.
Wonderful.
Okay, boys, it's time for a little urban renewal.
Great birds of prey! Here they come! Now, Mr. Mayor!
Target buried, my horrific harlequin.
Stand by. Hold your fire! Hold your fire!
Activate the spring!
It's up to you, New York, New York, New York.
Remind shit! It's just a trick! We can still destroy it!
Not fire on the cherry of the board! Curse you and your impressive sculpting skills, Nightbird!
The train leaves New York around 3:30 p.m., heading for Leavenworth at around 80 miles an hour. Dude! You just hit me!
Yeah, kind of surprised by that myself.
You sore loser?
Sore loser, am I, huh?
Stop that!
I think the third one did it, Q.
What?
You fell asleep, Mr. Connelly, and unfortunately it's time to turn in your test.
Q, how could you let me fall asleep, you douche?
Rudy, I tried to wake you up, but I got kind of sick and tired of you calling me the annoying grease-painted light beer of clowns.
Sorry, Rudy, but I have to take your test.
I can't. I finished it?
What?
So you did. And managed to write a screenplay in the margin.
Hey, let me see that.
You know better than that. If he wants to share his scores when the scores come back, that's his business.
You're really gonna turn that in?
Hell yes, I am. I completed it.
But you were sleeping. I saw your head bounce off the desktop at least 3 times.
That was just me trying to get a closer look at the questions. All that late night studying wreaked havoc on my eyes. In the Navy, you could set your mind at ease. In the Navy.
It's frightening, isn't it?
What?
That he'll be charged in some small part with defending our country.
Some friend you are.
What?
You've written him off already.
I haven't. I just think that the chances of doing well on a test that requires consciousness are pretty bad for someone who spent the last 2 hours fighting imaginary supervillains and drooling.
Skeptic.
You really think he has a chance?
Yeah, I do. Hey, why are you so concerned anyway? Afraid he'll get a better score than you?
No.
That's what it is. You're pathetic. But why worry about it? I'll be the one with the high score anyway.
Hey, if you get a higher score than me, we'll eat anywhere you want for a week. My treat.
Well, what if Rudy beats you? He likes to eat at those places Agent Pierce would go to.
Oh, gee, I hope I don't have to break open my piggy bank.
I don't want to know how far we've come. I don't want to know how far we'll go. I just want to know that I'm with you. I just want to breathe the ocean air and stare at how the wind blows through your hair. Amazed at how the sun can change the view. I dream of days spent on the sand. That's all I ever do.
So it's root beer, shaken not stirred, sir. Very well.
There's got to be a logical explanation for this.
That's what my dad said. Simon hasn't even slept in 2 days. He's demanding I retake it.
What did your mom say?
Well, not much between the 20 or 30 college brochures she had mailed overnight the minute she saw my test score.
Well, here's to you, Rude.
No, to Nightbird. For defeating me once again, you foul freak.
So, how does taking the SAT end?
Well, I guess by my mom sending me off to some college where I'll probably bomb out by the end of the first quarter.
Not the test, Rude. The script.
I appreciate it, guys, but you don't have to. I mean, I know you want to talk about college.
No. No, I have to know what happens with Nightbird and Green Pepper. Do they, you know?
Yeah, and how does Land Mime escape?
Yeah.
Well, after they defeat the henchmen, Nightbird gets zapped by Land Mime, who abruptly escapes with Green Pepper back to his lair, where he and the midget robot pirate army rebuild the zombie SAT train.
Wait. Where are we gonna get a train?
We'll use a city link and my dad's model railroad.
Okay, and who are you gonna ask to play Open for it?
You know that German teacher? The one with the mustache.
Mrs. Schnettel?
Perfect! This is gonna be epic.